However you want to look at it, Anakin was ultimately fed up with what he thought was Jedi lies and deceitful ways, especially when he came to realize that when it came to the Jedi Order, he always was looking from the outside in. And so because of this and many more reasons, which you might already know, he ultimately chose to follow a different path, one that required for him to leave his order and in the end destroy it altogether. Things, of course, did not pan out as smoothly as both Sith Lords thought. Palpatine was confronted by Yoda, and although the fight was fierce, Yoda could not defeat the Sith Master, and he had no choice but to escape into exile in the end. Anakin was then confronted by Obi Wan, Master and apprentice going head-to-head in one ultimate duel. Now, because Obi Wan achieved to get the high ground first, he enraged Anakin even more when he told him so. Anakin, feeling underrated, attempted to get higher ground than his master and failed, losing an arm and 2 legs in the process, ultimately getting burned by the sheer heat of the near lava river, and came before the brink of death. This prompted Sidious to sense his apprentice in pain, and as such he traveled to the lava planet of Mustafar, finding his apprentice as he saved his life as well. At that moment, we see Palpatine close to Anakin, putting his hand on Vader's burned forehead in what can only be described as him using dark healing powers in order to extend the life of his new apprentice. This might extended his lifespan in short amount of time until the medical pod was brought to carry him to safety. But the real question is, how disappointed was Sidious when he saw his apprentice completely defeated and awaiting death? It is unclear to what limit Vader was pushed before death. He was at the brink of dying just then and there, but he had to wait for the capsule to arrive. Sidious, knowing this, used his healing powers in order to not let him die so quickly and giving him more life. However, in the junior novelization of The Revenge of the Sith, it is said that Palpatine hesitated before coming closer. Even as Sidious made his way close to the body of the now incapacitated Vader, he wrestled with anger and indecision. Part of him wanted to leave what was left of Vader to burn to ashes in the rising lava for his enormous failure. To make matters worse, he was now handicapped. Sidious was not sure if his new apprentice and the future power that Palpatine hoped Vader could achieve was now gone. Never would his apprentice achieve that level of power where he could replace his master, as was the way of the Sith. This weakness is what now Palpatine feared the most. As he walked, however, he realized that after having spent almost 20 years in preparation for turning Vader to the dark side, it would be a mistake to just let him die and remain without an apprentice. So Sidious kept walking and finally reached the burned body of Vader, placed his hand on Vader's forehead, using the dark side to keep him stable, while his shock troopers prepared a medical capsule for the return to Coruscant. Alright, Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day, my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.